Hi guys, so I apologize for looking like utter shit, but I am homesick today from school, as usual, and I may or may not end up running to the bathroom throughout this video. I'm not sure, but I felt this video needed to be made because I feel like I just need to put a few things out there because of ignorant people and statements I see being made. But, okay, for one, the word emo is to be referred to a music genre, as far as I know. All I know about that word is it can kind of be referred to as a style. Meh. I usually don't use that word to refer to it as a style towards myself. I will use that word jokingly occasionally. Like, for harmless jokes that will not affect or offend anyone. Do not insult someone with the word emo. Do not refer to someone as emo if they harm themselves. Do not insult anyone if they harm themselves. If someone is cutting or burning or any sort of self-mutilation, they're not an attention seeker. If you say, if someone posts a picture on Tumblr or something like that of scars and cuts, don't call them an attention seeker. Usually Tumblr is used to express yourself. If a picture from Tumblr makes its way to another site, like Facebook or Instagram or something like that, or even if it's on Instagram, it's used to express themselves. Usually it's not even on a site that someone they even know is on. They're not looking for attention or being attention whores. They are, yes, sometimes if someone hurts themselves, they want someone to be there for them. They want someone to notice them, to care for them, but they're not seeking for attention. At least 99% of people who hurt themselves go to extreme lengths to hide their scars and cuts. Ugh. They go to extreme lengths to make sure no one sees it. So they aren't searching for attention. They aren't shoving cuts in people's faces. Like, I was on Instagram a few days ago, and I'm sure many people have seen the picture of the arm that was bloody and full of cuts, and it says, "Is your joke still funny?" That picture was made to show that it is not a joke. It's not something to insult someone for, make fun of, or anything. It's a serious problem. It's an addiction. But there's a picture that has been made with the grumpy cat, that says hysterical right below it. Okay, whatever. I don't care about that picture, those pictures being put together. It doesn't offend me. I'm sure it offends some people, but I mean, there are people who joke about cancer. If you can joke about cancer, you have to learn to joke about other things like that. But that picture, I don't care about that picture until you post it somewhere going on about, exactly, people who do that, they're stupid. There are people who have it worse than them. Who don't cut themselves. Oh, they're just doing it for attention. One, you don't know if someone who has it really bad isn't hurting themselves. Just because they aren't shoving it in your face doesn't mean they're not hurting themselves. You don't know. You could see the happiest person ever, and they could be hiding cuts all over the wrist, all over the rest of their body. You don't know. You don't know what that person decides to tell you or to keep from you. And two, who cares if someone has it worse? People deal with suffering differently. How would you feel if you did something because you were really happy? You started jumping up and down and clapping or doing whatever, and someone told you you were stupid because someone else has it better than you. So you can't do that. That's not allowed. That's stupid. It's ignorant. You're just seeking for attention. That's pretty stupid. You can't judge someone because of something they do. Okay, and the second thing I wanted to talk about, besides self-harm and all that, is... Well, okay, let me put something out there before I get to that. If you are self-harming, please, please, please feel free to message me or comment here or send me an ask on my Tumblr link, which I'll leave in the description. Feel free to, please. I will try my very best to help you and then help you stop, and I will talk to you about your problems. And if you don't understand self-harming to others out there, it is an addiction. It is a problem. Once you start, it is so hard to stop. Don't insult someone for it, please. Just don't. And two, the other thing that I wanted to get to is what others decide to do with their body and people's own definition of being beautiful. Some people find tattoos to be beautiful, they find piercings to be beautiful, they find stretching piercings on their body to be beautiful. They find many, many, many things that you may not find to be beautiful. I myself watch a ton of body modification videos just because that's what I'm into. That's what I love. That's what I adore. I think it is gorgeous. But I always see those ignorant little comments on there. Oh, you're stupid. Ooh, you're gonna hurt yourself. Ooh, you look ugly and gross and that's disgusting and you're gonna you're just gonna hate that when you're older. You fucked yourself up. You're a little emo ass pussy. You don't, ugh. And people just spouting their opinions that don't need to be heard. If you don't like it, don't do it. You don't have to go shoving it in people's faces that you don't like it. This goes for many things. Being homosexuality and all of that. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you don't like piercing things, you don't like the opposite sex, you don't like getting tattoos, don't do it. Everyone's beautiful, no matter what they decide to do. You're still a beautiful person if you're 300 pounds. If you think you're beautiful, you're beautiful. It's not healthy. I don't think that's safe to do that. To be that. Well, okay, being 300 pounds, like I just said, that's not healthy. But if you're comfortable with it, okay, power to you. If you're comfortable with having like spikes enlarged into your head, do it. Great for you. If you want to date someone of the same sex, awesome. Do it. If you want to have tattoos from your head to your toe, do it. Awesome. If you don't want any piercing or tattoo or any sort of body modification ever, don't do it. Cool. You're still fucking beautiful. The way you look on the outside is completely up to you. The way you are on the inside, still up to you. But there's some things about the way you act that you just can't do. Okay, I'm gonna make this really, really quick because this is probably really, really long. But I don't care what you look like or anything like that. You are fucking beautiful. And if you're someone who doesn't think that if you think something is ugly or gross, keep that to yourself. Everyone has their own ideas of what is beautiful and what is not. So if you don't like something, keep it to yourself. Don't hurt that person's feelings. It's just rude. How would you feel if someone went up to you like, oh, you look fucking stupid. What is wrong with, like, that shirt? Or what is wrong with your hair? Or, you know, like, okay, people think people who are tattooed look ridiculous, look like they belong in prison, or if, like, they think about people with piercings, tattoos, and all that. How would you feel if someone who looked like that went up to you and went like, oh, you look fucking gross and ugly. You're fucking stupid for not doing this. It's pretty much the same as you telling that person that they look stupid and gross and ugly for doing what they do. You need to learn that not everyone likes the things that you do. So please, people, stop being so rude and ugly towards people. Humanity and society is just awful. I myself am not perfect. I have once insulted someone for their appearance and what they like and all that. I'm not perfect. But I at least I don't do that anymore, really. I try as much as possible not to. If I insult someone, it's usually someone I dislike because of how they are on the inside. If you dislike something about, the way you feel towards someone should not be based on their outer appearance. It should be based on who they are on the inside. You can't judge someone based on how they are on the outside. Well, my words are kind of getting scrambled up and ridiculous right now, so I'm gonna stop. And just please, people, please just stop being so ugly towards people. And so mean and hateful. Try to give someone a compliment for something that you don't like. Hey, I like your piercings. I wouldn't myself get them, but they look pretty fucking cool. Okay? Whatever. Oh, you self-harm. I don't do that. Come talk to me, though. You're welcome to just help someone, make someone feel better about themselves. I love every single one of you guys, and feel free to subscribe and comment or like this video or share it somewhere to kind of just make people stop. Bye.